Hello, Andrew Anderson here. I'm going to do part two of Apple and Adobe fail. And actually, it's not even about that. It's about beating the pants off the big agencies, big guys, big companies, put big anything in there. And it's all about common sense, diligence, and paying attention to what you're doing and not being an idiot. Okay? That's all you have to do to beat the big people. As I said before, and I'll put up my quote, is your competitions are idiots. You just don't have to act to beat them. Don't act like one yourself. So here we go. We're going back to Apple, which again, I love Apple. I mean, normally they have their act together, but for them, the epitome of perfection, and when Steve Jobs was in place, he would spend thousands of dollars on getting the screws to align inside the computer that no one would see. And I'm just surprised that they've been having an issue for 4 or 5 days now on this, and they haven't caught it. Here again, we're going back to the iPad, going back to business models. And if you run a business, you need to be running on an iPad. Here we go. Oh, clicked on the wrong one. iPad and business. We'll go back to the front page. It is a perfect fit. There's a lot of good stuff going on there, and we're doing some development work on a couple of projects. Here we go. Pepsi. The poor Pepsi dude. I really do. I'm going to have to highlight this and see what he says. Fail right there. So all you have to do is check your website, and this is for Pepsi and Apple, because whatever the Pepsi dude was saying, I'm sure he's proud to be on the website, but it's all jacked up. So we've got not only Apple sleeping on the job, but who the heck is running Pepsi's branding issues? Why didn't they call them up and say, "Hey, listen, dudes, your big slider that I don't know millions of people see every day. I don't know what their traffic is, but just assuming here, is screwed up, and it's been like that since Tuesday. Can you guys fix it? Can you take 5 minutes to fix this, or 1 minute?" Um, so brand awareness and everything else. So you've got a big brand awareness, whoever's doing the marketing for Pepsi. You've got big brand awareness, who's ever doing the and marketing for Apple. You've got their web guys who've fallen asleep on the job. Why you can't have someone check your website once a day or once a week to do this on your is beyond me with the billions of dollars. So I love Apple. I'm not gonna rag on them, but it's easy to have things like this fall through the crack, and it hurts you. I mean, because people are saying that. Is no one going to probably not buy an iPad because of this? No, absolutely not. But most small businesses like you, or even medium-sized business, can't afford to have screw-ups like this because it could be fatal. You might lose that client that's going to give you that $100,000 contract, or that $10,000 contract, or that $1,000 contract that you need to keep your lights on. So you can't afford to do stupid shit like this, honestly. Excuse my French there. And that's what this is. And, there's laziness and there's all kinds of other things going on. And this is in both Firefox and Chrome. So we're going to go back to Adobe Marketing. And come on here, I got to stop this. And they actually changed this today. I want to refresh this. Yesterday, they didn't have any competition here, and yet they were still marketing. Now, one of the things, let's see here, Oracle, AT&T. Now this actually makes a little bit more sense now, but yesterday it didn't. But I still don't think that there's a psychological benefit to not doing this. What I'm talking about is they're running ads against themselves when. Now let's look at this here. I've got all of them in here. Every single organic search is owned, whoops, by Adobe. Okay, every single one of these. These are all Adobe. And we know, if you've been listening to me, organic searches are 15 times, not 15%, 15 times, that's 1,500, if you want to go percentages here, percent more likely to be clicked on than the organic ads, okay? So what you have here, now these guys are smart, and maybe they're running these, but I looked at this last night and no one was on there, and maybe they saw the video when they went after this. These guys are doing what Adobe should be doing, and they probably do it. But this money that's going to be spent, if I clicked on this, and I won't do this because I'm not a Durwood, even though they're a multi-billion-dollar company, I would not spend one red cent on any pay per click or ads against myself when I own the page organically, okay? Because it's going to make this company and these companies look like crap because people are turned off by ads usually. I mean, not always. You know, if I see one, I'll still click on them. But I'm definitely going to go after the organic one. And if they see it up there and a paid one and they're here, again, it's like paying them to come. You're already in the door. You're paying customers, someone else to come in the door. I would take every red cent and spend this on these guys and these guys and these guys. So those I would use them as a keyword. And if you just get 10 clients that way or 5 clients, that's there. Because I'm sure they don't have an unlimited budget. I don't care, it might be $1 million a day or clicks. But even if it's only $100, that should be going in the marketing cloud because there's an exponential effect. So you do not ever, I've never seen any, I can't see any reason in doing this, betting on your own self when people do searches when you have their act together on an SEO basis. Okay, you should be spending every red cent on your competition because when you take $10 when you make $10 on that keyword, you're taking $10 out of their pocket. So it's a double whammy. It's a $20 accrued benefit to yourself. Does that make sense? So anyway, here again, if you're a small business, do some smart stuff. Use common sense. You can beat the pants off these guys. And if you've got a big agency working for you, or a big SEO company, or a big SEP company, my advice is the same, and it's been like this for years. Make them tell you exactly what's going on, and if they don't give the answers quickly that you like, get somebody else in there because they will try and buffalo you with bullshit. I've seen this happen all the time, and it's like, wow, we've got to go against it because we can force these people down. And no, that's not the case. Either the SEP people or their pay-per-click people who are running their ads aren't talking to their SEO people, or the SEO people are doing both of these, or but either one or both of them, the SEO, whatever they're doing there, they've got their act together. But the PPC people, I would not, I would tell them to knock it off right away. So anyway, we've got Apple, we've got Adobe, Apple and Pepsi. I'm throwing them under the bus too. Why not? But you can beat these guys. They're doing screw ups, and not that I haven't done stuff like this. As again, I have done stupid stuff like this, but I try not to do it much anymore, at least on websites that I care about. And the reason why you don't want to do it, like I said, that one client that comes in there and gets weirded out by this stuff could be the biggest client of your entire life and could be worth tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars worth of business depending what type of business you're in. So don't let little stupid things like this get in your way. And if you've got a limited ad budget, don't ever bet against yourself. You don't need to if you've got your SEO together. Now, and if you can't come up when people search for your own product, then you really do have bigger issues with your SEO than worrying about your ad spend. So anyway, this is Andrew Anderson signing off, and hope you enjoyed this. We'll put Apple and Adobe Fail Part 2 up shortly. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.